Hello YouTube, I am back with another video. In this video, I'm just going to be talking about how line art is the bane of my existence. I can never find it within myself to actually do it in my pieces, except for the ones I'm doing for this video because I sort of need an excuse to practice doing line art in the first place. Because while I don't technically need it for my fully painted pieces, I do think it's a valuable thing to learn for my further endeavors I may have in plan for my artistic journey. Recently, two artists I've been studying in terms of line art were Boichi and Takaki Tsuyoshi. Boichi in terms of his control and line weight, and Takaki Tsuyoshi in terms of how you can have such line art that's messy while at the same time very full of detail. The reason actually why I can never find it within myself to do line art is because I feel like I'm doing the drawing twice technically, which somewhat drains me. And I'm sure you guys have already seen the art memes in which the sketch is done with so much dynamicism and is full of life while the line art is stiff as a board. Well, let's just say that in order to fix an issue like that, it's best to workshop it until it's no longer an issue. Hence why this video is born. One point of contention that I had to come to terms with was thinking that I'd have an easier time inking digitally as opposed to traditionally, which was completely incorrect. The digital medium can only do so much to make your life easier, but it can give you skills that were never there. Back when I was in art school, I took about 4 years of oil and acrylic painting, which is why I could efficiently paint digitally in the style that I have now. But when I was required to do pen and ink, I always did it half-assedly, which in turn left me with a very low skill set in the practice of inking. It's funny whenever people say that going to art school is worth it because I'll be honest, anything you could do in art school, you could technically just do on your own time. It's just that art school just put me in an environment where I guess I was forced to work outside of my comfort zones, with deadlines on top of that, so you bet I had to get used to being uncomfortable, a lot at that. I just wish I had signed up for more pen and ink electives so I could fine-tune my ability to do line art, considering that I majored in cartooning or comic book making. But that's why I'm doing this now. As I said, anything you could do in art school, you could just do it on your own free time, as long as you have the discipline and the patience to do it. And I think that was a vital key thing that I was missing in doing line art was patience. I usually sketch very fast and messy, but when I had to do line art, I always felt I had to go slow. And I hate how I would have to sometimes make a stroke, then undo, make a stroke, undo, and over for the perfect line. I know that stabilization is a thing, and it does actually help a bit, but I still felt very slow when doing the line art. But when I saw these pieces by Takaki Tsuyoshi, I realized I don't need to have these super accurate clean lines as my line work. I sketch and paint in a free-formed, loose style, and I think I should implement that in my own inking style. So you know what, screw any stream marks that I may make in my line art. Like, I'll make these sweeping line movements and sometimes they may deviate from the sketch, and I personally find doing line art this way just adds more emotion this way. And anyway, as you guys know, Ishida Sui, he's the one man that I keep mentioning if you watch my videos. Another artist would be like, say, like Gege Akutami, Togashi, the artist for Chainsaw Man is Tatsuki Fujimoto, the artist for Doro Hedoro, I can't remember her name, but that artist, she does amazing sketchy line art, and the setting and the ambience for Doro Hedoro speaks for itself. It's a really amazingly read it by the way. If you've never heard of it, go read Doro Hedoro. Really good like world building art and so forth. But yeah, those artists are sort of like my inspiration for like my own line art style, because it's not clean, it's a bit sketchy, it's messy, but it has the emotion, it has the vibes that I want to accurately convey in my own work. What's another artist? Takehito Inoue? I probably said his name wrong, but the artist for like Vagabond and Slam Dunk. Yeah, he also does amazing brush sketch work. Like, I think he straight up uses like a brush pen, which is pretty like a good tool to use like in a manga like Vagabond, since it's like traditional, it gives it like a traditional style. So yeah. So anyway, yeah, these are just artists and just some pieces that I may show on the the right side of the screen as you see me doing my speed sketching or speed inking on the left side. So yeah, also disclaimer, I'm still not good at executing this style of inking yet, so if it's bad or if it's ugly, you could go right ahead and roast me in the comments. If you like, I'll read them all and I'll fully accept any sort of criticism or slander or any roasts you give me. I'll accept them all. So yeah, thank you for watching this very brief video. And if you want to see more art videos or artist analysis or anything art related, actually, you could go ahead and subscribe if you want. Like and comment if you want as well. Yeah, I'm trying to appease the algorithm. I'm definitely trying to upload once every week. So yeah, subscribe if you want to see more videos, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.